Morning, peeps. I'm back. Now, I'm sorry about this, but I've got an alternative transfer plan. If you watched my video yesterday, you'd see that I came up with a detailed plan involving bringing in the young Bournemouth defender and replacing Solanke with Isaac. Well, I've slept on it, and like you do, I've kind of had second thoughts and come up with another plan. So I didn't want to just make transfers that I hadn't mentioned on my video. So I thought I'd better come and do another one to show you my alternative plan. And I'm not sure yet which one I'll be doing, but I've come up with another one which involves Trent instead of Isaac because the Liverpool double game week news, I'm thinking that maybe I haven't paid that enough attention. And with Liverpool's fixtures, it's possibly better to bring Trent in and forget about Isaac because Isaac's a bit of a FOMO move. I was happy with Solanke. I mean, he's got Southampton this week, and taking him out for Isaac. I mean, I think Isaac is a better option, but Trent's definitely a better option than any defender I could bring in. So I've had second thoughts, and I'll show you my current new plan. So I know it is a bit annoying, isn't it? And the other thing is my structure is a bit, I'm not too happy with the structure. Like having so much money on the bench with Fernandez every other week, it isn't ideal, is it? So I'm thinking, and Man United fixtures aren't that great. So Man City away, so I'm going to bench Fernandez for that. Bournemouth at home is fine. Wolves away is fine. But then it's Newcastle and Liverpool. And the only way I can get Trent in is by getting rid of Fernandez, really. And it's not until, so I'm going to have to go a long time without Trent. And I'm going to want him for that double game week in 24. And the other thing is that the Man United setup isn't ideal yet. So the time to buy a Man United asset is probably in game week 21, where I can possibly buy somebody like Mason Mount by then, who's showing signs that he's looking good. And United aren't really that settled yet and not playing that well, in my opinion. So I could quite possibly take out Fernandez now, free up a load of money, and look at bringing one in for that Southampton fixture in game week 21. So that's the new plan I've come up with, which involves not changing Solanke, but it involves changing Fernandez. Now, I won't waffle on. I've looked at a few alternatives, and the best one I can come up with is Iwobi, to be honest. So I looked at Fernandez and a few other ones. Iwobi rotates really well with Semenyo, so I can get Iwobi. See, I don't have to worry this week. I can just put him on the bench. Away at Liverpool. Hopefully all my front seven are going to start. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. So bench Iwobi, so it doesn't change my team this week. Take out Pau Torres and replace him with Trent. So that's basically my plan, which I've already lined up here. So we'll load that one. So that's my plan. So Iwobi in, probably put him ahead of Robinson on the bench. And the reason is basically for Trent. I think he's quite important for the double, obviously. He's going to get more expensive as we get closer to the double. And having him there, he's going to contribute on the way. So for next week, game week 17, I've got Iwobi at home to Southampton. And I can even bench Solanke at Liverpool, at home to Liverpool, if I want to, and play Robinson at home to Southampton as well. I could play Solanke and bench somebody, but I'll probably go with this 4-4-2 next week. Then I've got Trent for that Leicester game, home to Leicester, which is, I think, I don't want to miss out on that. Bench Iwobi that week. So he's away at Chelsea. So I get all Iwobi and Iwobi home to Bournemouth comes back in. And all the while I've still got Trent. good defence. I also get Munoz in game week 18. So those plans don't change. All that's changed is I'll have more money for Cunha, who will also be changed to either Wood or Raul Jimenez. But would I want 3 Fulham attackers? I don't know. I'll probably go for Wood, I think, in game week 18 for Cunha. And then we go forward to game week 21 when Man United have got really good fixtures. And I can, if I want to, change Iwobi into a Man United player. So I won't be missing out too long term on Man United. There's plenty to choose from. I'm liking the look of Mount. There's Garnacho, Rashford. Yeah, somebody by then is going to be coming good, I think. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm still oohing and ahhing over it, which plan to adopt. But I thought I'd better come on anyway and let you know what I was doing. So Trent, I think, could be pretty important. It's all a question of whether I regard Trent as being more important than Isaac or not. Because, I mean, Isaac's got these very 2 good fixtures, Leicester and Ipswich, which it makes him a better option than Solanke. But then again, Trent should be a better option than any other defender, shouldn't he? So it's up in the air, really. Either one could work. And then you see Newcastle got 3 fixtures that aren't fantastic coming up anyway. And Solanke's fixtures here are actually better than Isaac's, aren't they, in those 3 weeks? So although Isaac's got the better fixtures the next 2, he hasn't got the better fixtures for the next 3 after that. And even after that, like Solanke's got Leicester coming up and Everton coming up. So they're not really worse fixtures, I think. They're not really worse. So Solanke's fixtures are just as good as Isaac's. Isaac's probably a bit better. But Solanke is cheaper. And with the need to get Liverpool players for that double, I really do think that that extra money saved from Solanke could be useful. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, I think. I mean, I did like the idea of bringing in Baby Goat for that game, Bournemouth player. You know, it's an interesting move, bringing in the 4.3 Bournemouth defender, but realistically, it is only a defender, and most defenders outside of Liverpool and Arsenal are not making big points, are they? They always find a way to concede. Whereas Trent, Gabriel, you know, they've got that, even out Norrie, you know, they've got those attacking returns that we need. So that's about it, peeps. You know, I thought I'd come on and let you know. Also, hang on, another thing that's changed too since yesterday is I'm seriously considering captaining Salah now. Simply because Fulham, this is another reason why I'm more interested in Trent. Because Fulham, I didn't realise, have got both their central defenders are missing. You know, one of them's suspended and the other one's injured. I knew Anderson was injured, but I didn't realise that their other central defender was suspended. So Fulham have got no central defenders, and not their usual ones. And they're playing Liverpool away from home. So I'm tossing up now on the captaincy as well. Salah's well ahead in the polls, which is what I normally go by. So Salah's well ahead on the polls. So I'm seriously considering captaining Salah this week. So that's about it, peeps. And, you know, I'm going to have to make up my mind very soon. And this is why I didn't buy Solanke Isaac on the Monday, because I wasn't 100% sure that I was going to get rid of Solanke for Isaac. So now I'm thinking Trent. I'm thinking it's better, this one. I think Trent can have more impact, possibly, than Solanke can. and Isaac can over Solanke rather. So we shall see. Anyway, peeps, I'm off now. I've got a lot to do today, and I'll talk to you next week. And sorry for putting you in one direction and then another direction, but you know, at least I've changed my mind and let you know. There's other people they change their mind, and you look at a team on the Saturday and you find that they haven't got who they said they were going to get. They've gone and got someone completely different. Well, at least I'm letting you know anyway, peeps. So like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later anyway. So cheers for now then, peeps.